Um, I don't want to be the one to make this video, because I want to say first off, I do like this game a lot. It's a go-to game I play, right? I feel like at some point we're gonna start seeing a bit of a drop-off from players again. Now, that's not me saying like the game is bad in any way, right? Now, look, we could talk about the CS and the hard people to catch up, and they'll try to fix that. The problem in this game is the problem for this game is going to be meta. Devs can try to balance the characters better so more players want to use different characters, but that's going to be something that really hurts in the long run, right? So, for example, Cobalt is labeled as like the worst character to summon, right? Now, for me, she has things in her kit that works well for me in Fortitude, right? But because most players don't play Fortitude because it's not meta, she's gonna get written off as being bad, right? Fortitude is great, and then quote the meta weapons. If you're not using the meta weapons, you're bad. You don't know what you're talking about. I had one of my own homies trying to tell me something like that. I'm like, there's more than one way to play the game, right? Didn't want to hear it. Didn't matter because they're to play the game, and there was a higher floor to me at the moment. They knew what they was talking about. I didn't know what I was talking about. Meta. I feel like meta slave is really gonna harm this game, right? So the weapons for being meta right now, for Fortitude example, would be Ine, Meryl, and Huma. I don't know how these three weapons go well together for all scenarios. It didn't work for me. And I wasn't gonna keep trying to tell someone to do something that's not working for me, right? I stopped using Ine's weapon. I started using Zero's weapon. Saki came out. I started using Saki, and I was like, well, I'm actually enjoying this, the Saki weapon. I can do another weapon for 15% more damage. So, since I already has Tsubasa, I said, well, I'm gonna just start using this because I hate when enemies are far away, right? Now, I was told, you can use this weapon, Coco's weapon, so you can hit on some ranged targets. When they are in the air, I can't land hits as often. So I use this bow, because it's easier for me to land hits, easier for me to trigger Saki's A1 with Frost. I felt good. Now I do go back and forth between, Meryl's weapon and Huma's weapon, depending on when I'm fighting. But like, when I'm fighting the puppet, I don't really like using this weapon as much. I will, but I'd rather not use it, use Huma's weapon, so I never have to worry about trapping someone and having them uncomfortable. But I mean, that's up to you, the person playing. You gotta be comfortable with your weapons. But again, it's all about meta. Land's gonna come out for Fortitude, and that's supposed to be the Flame Savior. So when Land releases, it's a must summon. Everyone has to get it. If you're Flame, you need to get it, or you're trash. That's basically what it goes by, right? If you don't get the meta character, you're trash. You're not good. And I just think this is the bad way to go about it. And look, we can blame devs all day long, but us as a community is not making this any better. I keep being told I need to get Rubilia, Fiona as soon as she releases. Oh, you're Fortitude, you need this character. I'm like, but then if I get that character, then like an altered Fortitude comes, then I'm gonna need that character too. So then it's like the meta's gonna always be changing. I don't even get how we can have a meta, like in a way, we're still early in the game. We're seeing CN version have different characters. I don't see how we can have a meta set down in a gacha game. That's just me. If it wasn't gacha, for example, this was like Final Fantasy 14, I can get like meta classes because everyone has an option to get, XYZ classes, like anything that has a meta, normally everyone has options to them without having to, pull out a wallet. But I feel like the meta is going to kill this game. And honestly, like I don't really want to talk to other people about characters I want to get anymore because of this meta. Can I say, hey, I'm gonna like this for me? No, you shouldn't do that. And it's like, you're gonna pay for it? Once I start saying they should start buying stuff for me, it's like I'm in the wrong because I'm asking them to buy me something when they're telling me I should get it. Well, if I should get it, I can't get it on my own. You should be helping me out, right? You want to give me all these options, well, pay for it for me. So if it works out, I'm good. Then you can ask for the money back, I guess. But if it turns out bad and I pay for it, you're like, oh man, we thought it'd be good. You know, I just wasted money. I can't get it back. Hey, y'all let me know how y'all feeling about, quote, meta playing, meta gaming, best in slot for Tower of Fantasy. I think this is silly, dumb, ridiculous, but that's just me. Thank you for watching the video, like and subscribing, because you can put that subscribe button that's right over here. And don't forget, you can watch the videos over here. I want to see you in there too, all right? You enjoy yourself.